So how's it going? Today is Thursday, September 9th, 2021. I got my car back. Everything is going good. The brakes are fine. And I'm going to work a full shift today. I missed a whole day on Tuesday, and yesterday I only got to work an extended dinner shift. And Wednesday, the last two Wednesdays, boys, it has been slow. Now, all over social media, they thought there might have been another glitch last night because it was so slow. And I kind of felt the same way. I got offered some just orders that didn't make any sense. Not just cheap, stupid orders, but just orders that why would anybody do more than usual? So I think they forgot to add in tips or something. I think that was maybe what I thought. I'm probably wrong. But how do you make money on a slow day? And because I ended up making $138. I should have made $150. I only had 12 orders, so I averaged about more than $11 an order, $11.50 an order, which is really good. And I also multi-apped. You got to multi-app. The last three orders I've gotten from Uber Eats have been outstanding. They've paid probably double what my normal Uber Eats order is. Like the last few orders I've done for Uber Eats have paid $51. One was 10 miles, 10.6 miles. One was 12 miles, and one was only 3 miles. And they paid $22.54 and $14.68 respectively. So probably paid for my gas for all this week, just the 3 Uber Eats load deliveries that I took. But like I said, I only had 12 deliveries last night, which isn't very many. So what did I take? First I started about 3:40, which is a horrible time to start. We all know that. That's when it's really slow. But I got a Panera Bread right there on Lee Oak Drive. It showed $6.25 for 2.1 miles. So it's over $3 a mile. No brainer. Boom! It was ready. I delivered it. It didn't pay $6.25. It paid $9.93. So right off the bat, I got a decent hidden tip. It knocked it up to almost $5 a mile. And then it was a little bit before I got a delivery. So I took kind of an iffy one. I think most of us would have taken it. It was a Chipotle load right there on Lee Oak again, in Chesterfield, Missouri. That's where I like to hang out. $12, 7.1 miles, but it was going right there on the other side of Manchester where a million other restaurants are. I took it, and boom, it actually paid $13.50. So I started out with 2 hidden tips. That knocked that order almost up to $2 a mile, 50 cents shy. So I'm having a good day, but it was slow. That's one of the reasons why I took that $12 order, because I had one for a while. Next, I'm right there on Manchester Road. Boom, Firehouse, $6.25 for 3.1 miles, but I'm a mile away. So it really pays over $3 a mile, but I just got to drive to get to it because I've taken that longer delivery. I get there, it's a pretty easy delivery. Boom, $7.50. Now only $1.25 more, but hey, it made it almost, made it way over, almost $3 a mile. Not quite, but $2.75, something like that. So then I make a big mistake. I mentioned in videos there's some places I don't go to. One is Freddy's Steak Burgers. It's in Ellisville. It's right on Manchester Road. But sometimes, I'm greedy. I'm just gonna be honest. It's $16 order for like 9 miles. It's going straight down to where the $1 million houses are. It's begging for an extra tip. hidden tip. It's a random Wednesday. I'm thinking it can't be that busy. And, this is why my acceptance rate is 90% instead of 100%, because I don't stay disciplined. So I jump down there. I pull in right away. I know that I've made a huge mistake. There's cars wrapped all around the street through the building, and it's just mayhem. Then I go in the restaurant. There's people lined up all the way to the door. They do have there's a little bitty glimpse of hope. They've got a new sign up away from where the drive-thru is, where delivery drivers should pick up. So a little bit of hope that just maybe that they've gotten a little more organized. I go there. A young lady comes to me, says, "How may I help you?" Not who are you picking up for? So right away I know that DoorDash is not on their mind. So I tell her, and she goes, "Oh." I go, "Well, do you know, have they started on it?" "No, I wouldn't know." "So there's no way to know when it'll be ready?" No way to know when it'll be ready." Cancel out of it. But that's just a dumb thing to do, because it just cuts all that time that you drove to the restaurant where you could have got orders, that you parked, that you walked in, that the lady came and told you, "Yeah, we're so busy, dude. Come on, man. We have no idea. We could care less." To walking out, to canceling it, I mean, that's a lot of time. Probably 10, 15 minutes of time. At least I could have been getting another order. Plus, it just makes you angry and all that. So, the next order I get is McDonald's, 2.6 miles, but it's going west of there, so you don't have to battle Manchester traffic. Boom, all day long. $6.75. A lot of people don't like McDonald's. McDonald's on Lee Oak and McDonald's on Manchester, there's 2 or 3 of them. They're not bad. They let you come in the lobby. And what I like about McDonald's, they're not going to pay a lot, but you know what they're going to pay when you go in. This one paid well over $2 a mile, and they put the drinks in the bag. Why is McDonald's one of the only places that has figured out how to put the drinks in the bag? But I like that, and I like the McDonald's around there. They're way better than a lot of them. Way better than Popeyes, way better than French cheeseburgers, way better than Wendy's and Taco Bell and Jack in the Box. I don't mind McDonald's. So I knocked the 2.6 out. It's a 50-cent hidden tip, $6.75. But at least I've done another delivery after I made my mistake. I get offered a bunch of crazy deliveries after that, mostly Chick-fil-A. Same thing as Freddy Cheeseburgers, man. They've got cars wrapped around the building in Ellisville there. I think they stopped letting drivers come in for a while. I did read something about they're doing curbside again. But still, they're really, really busy. And guess what happens when restaurants get really, really busy? Especially those kind of restaurants. They forget all about DoorDash. They kill us. So I get all those orders, but boom, I get an Asian House delivery, which is right there in the same plaza. And it's not perfect. It's 925, 6.3 miles. But I just want to get over the big mistake I made. It pays $1.50 a mile, and it kind of makes up the same amount of money exactly that I missed out on the Freddy Cheeseburger. Boom! It's the first time I don't get a hidden tip. The one time where I needed a hidden tip, I didn't get it. You just let it go. It did go right up where some other restaurants are. The next order I get is a Uber Eats order. So, it's 2 pickups. It's right there where I love to be, right there on Clarkson, right there on Lee Oak. Of course, it ended up being two deliveries, which they don't like to tell you, but it's at the same place, and it ended up not being any big deal. I think it was less miles than what they said. but it listed at $22.07 for 10 miles. It ended up paying $22.54. No big deal there. But it was real easy. Boom, boom, and now I'm starting to have a better day. So the next one is Sushi A, or Sushi. I call it Sushi Al. It was right down there where at Chesterfield Airport Road. The other ones went to Wildwood, so that was kind of good. It $6.25 for 2.6 miles. Do those a lot. I mean, I do. How many of the deliveries did I do last night that were $6.25 and 2-point-something miles? I mean, a bunch of them. No hidden tip on Sushi Al, but it was just 2.6 miles, and I think I might have been at least 0.6 from the restaurant, so it was real close. So after that, I do a 1660 54th Street. Now, 54th Street, they bring the food out to you there in Chesterfield. I don't like that because, if they're busy. But it was 1660 for 9.9 miles, but it was going down towards Wildwood, which if you know Chesterfield pretty good, that's where the houses are. That's where, the $1 million houses. One of these deliveries went to a gated house, looked like a mansion, looked like it had horse stables, that kind of deal. So, I had to wait 15 minutes for it. I'm just going to be honest. And so you would think that wasn't worth it. But in the end, the 1660 order paid $21.50. And it said it was 9.9 miles, but it didn't seem like it. And I'm right down there in Wildwood. It's starting to get really slow now. I'm starting to only get an order every 10, 15 minutes. But I got a brick house order, $9, only 4 miles, no hidden tip, and like I said, it's getting slow. I get another brick house order, and this is like the second order I've gotten in an hour. It's a Uber Eats order. $14, only 3 miles. Boom! It ended up paying $4.68. Now, what I noticed, other than the rich people that $21.50, boy, the hidden tips have really started to come down. I get one of my favorite places, cheesecake delivery. The night's really winding down. Orders are coming in really, really slow. $8, 4.8 miles. But again, it goes right there on Manchester Road, where there's a billion restaurants right there. But it's starting to get late. It's 8 something. And boy, all these restaurants are closing at 8. I think it was closer to 9. Boom, $11.75. Got a almost a $4 hit, $3.75 hidden tip. Boy, it really makes it worth it. I'm right at Clarkson in Manchester. When I go home, I shoot up Manchester to 141 to go home. So it's just really good. The last delivery I did, $5.75, 1.8 miles, no brainer. I was a little ways away from the restaurant, so it was probably only really 1.5 miles, something like that, all day long. We did a bunch of deliveries right in that area. No hidden tip on that one. So, McDonald's, right? So, here's what I got to say about last night. Slow. You're right. Everybody that was on Facebook saying how slow it was, you're not lying. I only did 12 orders last night. But because I picked them selectively, and I multi-apped was the key to last night. I barely broke $100 just using DoorDash, but because $105, I think, or something like that. But because I multi-apped and I got 2 outstanding deliveries from Uber Eats, man, that was, at least 33% of my gross. But it was only 2 out of 12 orders. So multi-apping is really important. I hate Uber Eats. I hate Uber. I should say Uber Eats. I don't hate Uber Eats. I hate Uber. I used to be a rideshare driver, and their map is just incredibly horrible. and it makes them, and plus they don't give you all the information, stuff like that. And they didn't when I was a rideshare driver either. And I'm just grateful. That's why I'll never just try to do Uber Eats. Plus they're just not near as busy. They offered me a crazy load crazy delivery last night. I say load a lot because I'm in the trucking industry. They offered me, I was in Chesterfield, and they offered me to go all the way to St. Peters, Missouri to pick up a delivery. I'm like, geez, I just don't have enough drivers, I don't think. But, so, incredibly slow night, only 12 deliveries in 6 hours. Not very busy at all. But I averaged over $10 a delivery, probably closer to 11. Yeah, over 11. And they all. I think I took all day long. I took just 2 or 3 deliveries that paid less than $2. I didn't take any trash. I would have made over 150 and I would have felt better about the whole night if I stay away from Freddy Cheeseburgers, or Freddy Steak Burgers, and Frozen Custard. And I know better. I know better to stay away from them. But I got a little greedy, and I thought, random Wednesday night, how busy can they be? Oh, totally 100% slam. I will not get over how long people in Chesterfield and Ellisville will wait for food. Fast food. Now, I understand you're going to a steak restaurant and they tell you it's going to be 45 minutes. I get that. You're going to sit down. There's a place where we like to go that has live music and stuff. Shit, we will wait 45 minutes to an hour. We will. We'll find something to do, or God knows what. So, but I'm not waiting, 45 minutes in a drive-thru. I'm not waiting. If I see a line lined up out the door, I'm not waiting for fast food. Crazy. So that's how you make money on an incredibly slow night. Be choosy, and and I would have had a better night if I just would have stayed just a tad more disciplined. And I keep saying this, but I'm not going to go to Freddy Steak Burgers for a long time. And then I got offered more no-tip orders last night than I have in a long time. So I think there was something maybe wrong with the app, because who would do those? Who's doing that? I can't imagine that food just has to sit there. I guess new people are, and there's new people signing up every day. I know that. So I guess the new people are doing it because I did it when I was new. I didn't know any better. Just to make myself feel better about life, I need to do a video on tipping. And maybe nobody will ever watch it or anything, but I'll feel better, because I said this before. My hometown has a Facebook page, and they just got DoorDash, so there was a post and a bunch of comments, and I did make a comment about tipping. Tip at least $2 a mile or 20%, whichever is higher. But with DoorDash especially, and Uber Eats too, the same deal. They'll go a lot farther than most delivery places will. So you gotta just Google Map it real quick, see how far it is. Tip at least $2 a mile, and then if that doesn't equal 20%, then tip to 20%, whichever higher. But this video's gone way too long. But it's important to know how to make money when everybody is saying how slow it is, and it was kind of slow last night. I hope to make over $200 today. It could be as slow as it was yesterday, and I can still do it just based on what time I'm starting and everything. Thank you.